Hey guys, today we're going to be taking a look at the DJI Phantom Advance. We're going to do an unboxing and go over real quick some of the parts. So let's get right into it. Alright guys, so we're just going to start off right here. Look at some of this instruction, some nice documentation DJI gives us. And if you look in here real quick, just have 4 different sticker colors for customizing your drone and some helpful documentation for getting started. So yeah, just look through this. Alright, let's keep going. Alright, so as you can see here, we're going to start real quick with the controller. Oh, this is a great controller. So it's nice and big. And this flip up mount right here, see it flipping up, it's where you're going to put your iPad or any other mobile device. And these antenna, these giant antenna actually, are going to help you get longer range. It's part of a new light bridge technology, which boasts 3 to 4 kilometers in rural areas unobstructed with unobstructed radio and line of sight, and only 1 to 2.5 in a city area, which is still surprisingly good with video feed and a great flight. So yeah, this controller, perfect. And we do not recommend using a Galaxy Note 7 to pilot this because your controller shouldn't burst into flames in the middle of a flight. Alright. So there's many buttons on here as you can see. Like this button, move this out of the way. This button can return you to home. This button turns it on. Moving the gimbal. Restarting recording. It's lots of buttons. Very helpful. So as you can see by these lights right here, if we press this button, we count about a half charge. So that's enough to fly for a little while, maybe like half an hour. It's recommended you charge the controller right after your first flight though. Alright, that's it for the controller. Alright guys, now we're going to be taking a look at the cables here. So you have in this box, take off that sticker, move this aside once again, use my knife. Get our charging cables out. Alright, so this cable right here, this is going to be our micro USB cable for connecting Android devices usually Android devices. This isn't going to work with your iPhone. You're going to need your own respective iPhone cable for this, so keep that in mind. And then this charger right here, it'll charge both your controller and your drone. It's recommended you only charge one at a time because it's faster, and faster is better. So we're going to move this aside and we'll get to the next thing. Alright guys, so here's the next thing right here. It's your replacement parts. Get this out. Just some basic replacement parts. These things will keep the propellers on if your drone falls. And then there's this wrench right here for installing propellers, which really isn't that useful because the propellers have a spin-on design, which I'll talk about next. Shove this all aside. Alright, now we're going to take a look at these propellers. And these propellers, they're in a very nice package, and they're for easy storage. So we pull them out real quick. Take a look. We got lots of propellers. So we have 2 sets of propellers, so if your drone does crash, you have another set of propellers ready to go. So with these propellers, they have a spin-on design, so we'll cut to that. so yeah, as you can see, they'll come on nice and easy, and you can store them back in this very nice bag. All right, move these over here. So now we're gonna cut to the big part right here. This is the DJI. All right, so I got the drone here, and the gimbal mount the gimbal holder actually already fell off. So you can see the beautiful gimbal, beautiful camera. So that's great. And actually I don't have my propellers on, but you already saw me putting them on. So this camera right here shoots in 2.7K. It's easily enough to get great crystal clear video. So if you're not a professional photographer, then just go for the advanced. You don't need the 4K resolution of the professional. All right, so now as you can see by these indicator lights right here, the drone comes at about half charge. Now this is going to be enough for about a 10-minute flight. So just keep that in mind. You'll need to charge it, and then once you're at a full charge, once you drain the battery on your first flight, and you charge it back up, it'll take about an hour and a half, and then you'll get about 22 minutes out of it, which is actually pretty good for a drone this size. All right, thank you so much for watching this unboxing, guys. Please come back for more, and yeah, thank you so much. Fly safe.